Okay, so hi, I'm Fatima. This is my collage of me as a reader. So starting at the top left, we have Dune. Big fantasy girl. Love Dune. And then next to it is that's from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You, which I also love that movie, but Kat is reading The Bell Jar, which I recently just read. Really good book. That book is more like some people say it's autobiography, but it's kind of like a psychological like fiction, which I feel like t ties into like my other like my favorite types of books, which are like it's like kind of psychological, like Dune or like Game of Thrones. Like they're fantasy, but they're more like they're kind of like psychological. I don't know how to explain it, but. Yeah, and then I put a picture of a girl in a library, and then I wrote endless curiosity because I feel like when I read, I just want to keep knowing what's happening, and like I get really curious as to how the book's gonna end. Um, I also wrote peaceful because I feel like during my journey, like this past semester with our reading journey, um, I felt like taking time out of my day to read like brought me a lot of peace. Um, And then I have this little cute little like picture poster thing to the far left again. It says reading makes your mind bloom. And I feel like that would just be really cute to like hang up. And then I have Eric Carle's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I love The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It was like my favorite book like as a kid. Like I love the drawings. I love all his books. Um, so yeah, I just had to include that. And then on the right, I have Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Persuasion, all these books. They're just like romance books, and I do like romance. Like my top is fantasy, then it's probably like psychological fiction, then romance. But I just love these books a lot. And then I have a little mouse reading a book all cuddled up. I feel like that's totally me when I read. I just want to be cuddled and warm. Then I have Miss Honey from Matilda. She's iconic. Um, she's just like a reading girly, reading teacher that came to mind, and I love her. I wrote growth because um I feel like throughout my journey, I um like it reminded me how powerful reading can be and how powerful it can be for personal growth and relaxation in specific. So then I included this quote that says, "The secret to a well-balanced life is a cup of tea in one hand and a good book in another." I love to drink tea, like any kind of tea, doesn't matter. Love it. And I feel like it's just very relaxing after a long day. Oh, The Places You'll Go, another book from my childhood that I absolutely adore. I also wanted to include Hermione because Harry Potter is one of my favorite book series and movie series like ever. And thinking of myself as a reader and as a person, I just like identify a lot with like strong female characters. And Hermione is one of those for me. So yeah. And then fantasy, I already talked about that, so I wrote that. And then A Song of Ice and Fire, that's from Game of Thrones. And then lastly, the last picture in the corner is just again, comfy reading. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.